Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. As you see, the NXT North American Champion Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio defends his NXT North American title against Dragon Lee. But Dominic doesn't know that Dragon Lee has somebody that Dominic knows very well. His very own father, Rey Mysterio, makes a very guest appearance on NXT tonight. Rey Mysterio in the corner of Dragon Lee to teach his son a lesson that his son Dominic won't forget. And Dominic trying to see if he can retain his NXT championship while not being distracted by his own father, Rey Mysterio. All that coming up. We're gonna get the Pro Wrestling Show started right now with the NXT Ring Report. It starts right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the NXT Ring Report. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the NXT Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here. You can show the tags and stuff. But we're gonna get things started right now. Yeah, there you go. We try to get the music on, but the music. Thanks. As you see right here, we're still trying to get everything together. But there you go. We didn't want no hot topic. We just here for the NXT Ring Report. Please. There you go. All right. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Show here on Connect TV in our socials. Join in that conversation. We see a lot of matches going on. We're going to get done quick, fast, and a hurry for you. So let's go and get started right now on what's going on. As you see right here, we're going to get things started right now. We're going to do things now with this. Mustafa Ali took on Axiom in a match. Mustafa Ali and Axiom kicked off NXT with an opening. Axiom taking it to Mustafa Ali. Axiom taking it to Mustafa Ali. I guess he's an NXT star now. Mustafa Ali had a lot of trouble tonight. Tell you that right now. Mustafa Ali didn't even know what was going on with what was happening and stuff. But like you said, this match was just that. Mere sex and Mustafa Ali went down and stuff. I think somebody went down backstage, but we'll get that in a little bit. Mustafa Ali taking it to Axiom, A-Kid, or Axiom, whatever like to call himself, took it to Mustafa Ali in the ring. But Mustafa Ali pick up the win over A-Kid. I meant to say, in the match. Mustafa Ali with that 450 splash to get the victory and stuff. So, hey, we'll see that. Also, too, I forgot what this girl's name is, but she was in action. This girl right here got her name. She was in action. I think she's part of Mega 4 or something. And, she went against Bea Priestley and stuff. Bea Priestley won her match tonight. Well, speaking of that, Von Wagner showed up and called out Braun Breaker. Von Wagner and Braun Breaker might have a match down the road. We'll see that coming up as well. I think this is what we was talking about earlier. Bea Priestley took on that girl from Mega 4. He was in action as well. But we'll get to see that as well. However that went about and stuff. Plus, too, we talk about this. Tyler Bate, the former NXT, the first ever inaugural NXT UK champion, was in action. Tyler Bate took on Noam Dar in the match. Tyler Bate and Noam Dar, series of clotheslines left and right, as you see right here. The clotheslines was that series, and One of the Mega Four girls got involved on Last Legend. This match was that even and stuff. You see right here, it went down and pointing out to the direction and stuff. But it was nearly down, drawn two matches left and right. It was like it's like a four cup at the end. Tyler Bate uh won his match, and it was tied up between them. Neither man, it was just a draw from there. So however that had went down and stuff. Well, we know this that Carmelo Hayes and Wesley has been having problems of late. Wesley and Carmelo Hayes may be seeing it differently if Dijak get his chance. Dijak and Carmelo Hayes, Dijak and Wesley will meet next week. The winner will face Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. There'll be a match right there. A lot of people want to see Wesley versus Carmelo Hayes. Nick Wesley versus Dijak. The winner meets Carmelo Hayes at Heatwave for the event. But there was a big run in, and there was the run in going on tonight. We may mention that Tyler Bate was the one that won the cup and stuff for the Heritage Cup. He did. So hey, congratulations Tyler Bate. Speaking of that, Ilya Dragunov was in fine mood. Ilya Dragunov came out there. There's Trick Williams came out there. Ilya Dragunov blamed Trick Williams for not being NXT champion. Trick Williams and Ilya Dragunov will meet somewhere down the road, but we'll get to see them tussle sometime down whenever. I think within 2 weeks. Or probably at No Mercy, whatever. Trick Williams trying to showcase his abilities and stuff. We'll see Trick Williams. He wanted to distance himself from Carmelo Hayes and be his own man. So we'll see. Speaking of that, Joe Drew Gulak and his associate Will Rega's son, they just was talking about nonsense. Also, too, Rey Mysterio met Tia Hill. Tia Hill still upset and frightened by what Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio gave us some solid advice about not giving up and sticking with family, regardless of family. Don't do your wrongs. You stick aside them, no matter the question. So Rey Mysterio giving her some sound advice for her own benefit and stuff. Plus, too, Braun Breaker was in action. Braun Breaker with a new look, new attitude. He took on Von Wagner, Braun Breaker, showcasing his new abilities and stuff. Braun Breaker with the power slam, doing that moonsault like his father and his uncle. You think Braun Breaker attitude like his dad, and then he got his meaning look with the gigantic spear. But Von Wagner got the last laugh by attacking Braun Breaker and putting him to, you see right here, tagging him and putting him to a table, put him to that table for his own good measure and stuff. So hey, you saw that, put him to the table. We saw some prep talk between Rhea Ripley prepping talking Braun, um Dominic and stuff. I meant to say she's prep talking Dominic about what she wants to do and stuff, telling him he got to win, and that's what Dom's gonna do. He's gonna want to win one way or another. Dominic Mysterio getting the look attitude like his dad. So we get to see that eventually and stuff. So we'll see it. Speaking of that, what's his name? Chad Gable's Gable Stevenson brother came out there and attacked one of the tag teams. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey, Dana Brooke trying to also convince. It was just so fast and so fast paced throughout. What's going on? Dana Brooke trying to convince this girl to go for whatever she was going for. So speaking of that, Ivory Nile was in action. Ivory Nile, she's kind of lost in the shuffle. Ivory Nile getting kicked by Keon James with a loaded purse with a brick or something, however that was going to be. Nailed her. Then the Schism people came out there The Schism people came out there to get her, distract her. She was distracted for a minute, and she had to make a choice. Would she give up? She did. And the Rock's daughter from Schism told her she needed to make a choice. Either she joined the group or else. I think she just don't know what she's getting herself into, but hey, it is what it is. Until this group right here came out to help save her. Group of women, I don't know, Tony D'Angelo and Stats came out, the tag team champion, came out there to even the odds. So we'll see how that's gonna go and how this gonna phase out and stuff. Also, too, we see that Los Lotharios having problems. Um, you can tell there's a family beef, a family war going on. We'll get there a little bit about another family war on what's going on. Well, we told you this. Um, Rey Mysterio will become the Dragon Lead to the corner against his son Dominic. We'll get that in a minute. NXT Women's Champion Tiffany Scrab made an appearance, and no one can defeat her, and she's still trying to figure out what she wants to do. We know next week that Trick Williams will be taking on Drew Gulak next week in a match, so we'll see that match coming up. Well, the legendary Rey Mysterio came out there. Rey Mysterio getting props and praise from everybody and from the crowd. Rey Mysterio, one of the ground time greats of all this business. Rey Mysterio getting his flowers and stuff. The WWE Hall of Famer came out there to introduce Dragon Lee. And the match was on Rey Mysterio and company Dragon Lee to the corner. We saw that Rhea Ripley with Dominic. Rhea Ripley trying to distract Dominic's father, Ray. And Dragon Lee tried to get at his son. We know that Rhea Ripley and Dominic pulling double duty, being on both Raw and NXT as of late. We saw that tonight and stuff. Rey Mysterio trying to even the odds on what's going on with his son and stuff, how that was gonna play out and stuff eventually for Ray. Dominic came out there to help. Dominic doing the Three Amigos right here, breaking down Dragon Lee. Even Dragon Lee he tried to take Dragon Lee's mask off. Dragon Lee tried to find a way to take Dominic to Mysterio to the level, and he did. He took Dominic Mysterio to the level. Even did whatever that shit called, Tuvacia and stuff. Even taking Dominic to the corner, Dominic Mysterio getting whiplash to the night by Dragon Lee. Even to the fact Dragon Lee did a moonsault and stuff to Dominic Mysterio with a roll up. Well, we see right here that you see Rey Mysterio was trying to get the belt away from his son Dominic, but Dominic didn't see it coming. Rhea Ripley from the behind with the distraction, and Rhea Ripley hit Dragon Lee from behind with her women's world title. Dominic rolled up Dragon Lee to get the 1, 2, 3, and Dominic Mysterio is your winner and still the NXT North American champion. My, oh man. But like I said, they're going to end it right there. We're going to end it right there with the Pro Wrestling Show, presents the NXT Ring Report. We'll see you this Friday. We'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Ring Report for Dynamite. Thank you for watching the Pro